my name is Jack Fortin.
Good morning. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. Can you believe we're already in 2022? Can you believe that we already have a month? A month down? Oh, I hear myself now. Where am I? Awesome. So it sounds like I'm coming in loud and clear. I can't hear myself because I've got my speakers turned down, but if you can hear me, please leave a comment either on the YouTube video. I'm looking at the chat right now, or you can visit leofinance.io/@HiveCoffee and you can check out the live post. So let me just switch over here. you'll be able to see. Aha! leofinance.io. This is the best place for you to log in, open it up, browse the website, read some curated content created by the community. This is Hive Coffee. Every morning I make myself some coffee and some breakfast, and I like to sit down and read some of the best content that I can find on Hive. You can see my post here, my thumbnail. Here's the video you can watch, HiveCoffee Live. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you check out Leo Finance. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's the last episode. So we'll pop on over to the Hive Coffee profile. And here we are, live February 1st. Make sure you give it an upvote. Power up some Hive, power up some Leo, and join the conversation. So I'm live streaming right now, and if you're seeing this, please leave a comment. I'm reaching out to try to talk to Hivers like you. And I'd like to talk about what you find interesting. What is it that you're most excited about here on Hive? What is it that you're working on? What is it that you write about? Do you have any stories you'd like to feature? Would you like me to read one of your posts live on the show? Well, just drop the link to your latest post in the comments here. You can just ask, say, please read my post or my story. And then leave me the comment or leave me the link. And I will happily do that. Or if you'd like to share some things, I do have an interview room set up. So if you'd like to talk, you can tell me what you want to talk about. We can book a time that works, or you can jump in right now. For the sake of the video, however, let's just pop over to the main page and have a quick browse down the list of current curated articles. And I'm just going to read the headlines. If you'd like to visit the website and check out these posts for yourself, you are more than welcome to. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BSOV token, a deflationary hedge against inflation. Top Hive earners by category, authors, curators, witnesses, and DAO. January 2022. It's happening. We're on the right track. Blockstars, my first foray into a Solana-based NFT project. Close friend made $1 million with NFTs. Some thoughts. The macro moment. There is a lot of money out there for people. Web 3.0 Conference, Podcasting, and Podping on Hive by Brian of London. Fractally, Dan Larimer refuses to learn his lesson. Are you a cryptocurrency maximalist? Market Watch, dump incoming. Secular deflationary cycle. Do not get thrown by short-term moves. An all-in-one multi-chain platform that aims to meet the needs of all investors. Tax hacks. White elephant airdrop. 3Speak stats. January 2022. Accumulating Leo, an asymmetric risk? The lesson from Facebook's Diem. Blockchain 101, 10-minute talks. Arbitrage. Valkyrie pushing for a Bitcoin mining ETF. W Leo coin going to back in bullish pattern. Technical analysis. NFTs, the concept behind taking profit. Calculate your personal financial net worth according to your age. Tribal Dex. Transaction fees not visible to liquidity providers. When does soon become now for Polycub? Can decentralized autonomous organizations be the solution to our financial problems? Can anchor yield be maintained long term? Rules for a financial equilibrium in crypto and beyond. How fortunate we are to have Hive and Web 3.0. 5 coins and tokens I would pick up in a surprise crash. Ask Leo, why hasn't Hive gone mainstream yet? Staking, delegating, and paying bills. Ask Leo, would you accept to be paid in crypto at the moment? Crypto newbie call. What is a Bitcoin wallet? Hive crypto will make you rich. How much did you power up today? Bitcoin dominance chart analysis. Hive price psychology pondering. Spinvest's weekly earnings and holdings report. Fresh treasure, 20 escudos silver coin. The end seems to be in sight. Ripley versus SEC. Arizona proposal for Bitcoin as legal tender. Market Watch. Extreme Volatility Incorporated. Hello. Yeah, that'll do. Powering up. Following PUD and PUM. Almost half of the Chaos Legion packs have been minted. Which type of income can give you financial freedom? How many dollars were really created since the pandemic lockdowns? $20 worth of Telos giveaway on my Twitter account. Shovel and FUD. The weekly Bitcoin guessing game. The abundance economy. Technological change is the course of action. List nerds. Reviewing the first 2 weeks. Another part of my coin stash. The orchestra horn in gold. Hive derived. Are you ready to hold long term? Financial education. Be mentally prepared for losses to gain better experiences. Data on HBD stabilizer. HBD received and sent to the Hive fund. HBD Hive bought and sold on the DEX. Return to Earth. The Cryptomaniacs podcast. Cub Finance Experiment. Month 6. Bears versus Lions. Have you heard about CyberX? The keywords that bring most organic traffic to leofinance.io. On the other side of buy. Hive offers passive income in crypto and stablecoins. And you can continue because there are so many great articles on Leo Finance. If you have not spent any time on Leo Finance this week, I highly recommend you do it. I enjoy doing it every day when I start drinking my coffee. I sit down at my desk, and if I'm not live streaming, I wish I was. Sometimes I don't know what to say. But sometimes I have lots to say, and I don't know if anybody cares to listen. But that's just the way it goes. You can visit Leo Finance and check out all these great articles on the main page. You can also click Curators Picks. That'll bring up another selection. If you follow people on Leo Finance, then you can click on My Feed, and you'll have your own custom feed of users. On the left-hand side here, you can see the Leo tokenomics. We've got $1.59 million locked up in Leo, and 59% of that is staked. You can see all this blue. 20% of the supply is liquid, and 19.5% is in the liquidity pool. Leo Finance is one of my favorite Hive projects, and over the past year I've been learning a lot about Leo Finance, but also about some other things like Binance Smart Chain, and most recently I've started looking at Polygon, Matic, and learning about what these second layer solutions for Ethereum are. However, my favorite crypto is still currently Hive. Hive has been around for 2 years now, and it's up. Of course, we have more users now than we've ever had before, and more quality content being created every single day. There are a number of projects, I suppose we call it, on Hive, but really they're entire platforms that are being deployed on this chain. Leo Finance is a community in and of itself, and if that's where you feel drawn, you can join the Leo Finance community and you can create your content in Leo Finance, and you can earn those extra Leo tokens, but maybe that's not what you're most passionate about. Maybe what you're most interested in is something a little bit different. Is Hive still for me if I'm not into writing about crypto and finance? What if you're a musician and you just want to make music? Well, luckily, we have a front end for musicians, and this one is called Music for Life. And I still think this is one of the best communities on Hive. It's still underused, underappreciated. I haven't even really uploaded more than one track to Music for Life. I could be using this every day. I could be just playing my guitar here in front of my webcam and uploading to Music for Life. And so in 2022, I want to do this more. I'm going to make more music. I'm going to post more music for Music for Life and for Hive and for the entire community. And if you like it, please give me an upvote, but not just me. Check out some of these awesome creators like this one right here, or this one right here. Let's pop over to Hot and see what quality music is rising right now. Music for Life. Well, we've got the Rising Star Game Progress post. All That Rises and Falls by Olga Tannen. Cover by Marian Gelgil. Just give it a scroll, see what you can find. Now, when it comes to curation, what someone who is browsing wants to do is find the quality content that stands out right here, right now. So to me, this one looks a little bit interesting. Singing, that looks like music. This looks like music as well, sort of. Relaxing shower sounds. And back up to the top, we have, this looks like a cover. Alright, so just for the sake of the video, I'm going to have a quick listen. The House in the Woods by Naked Verse. 6 hours ago this was posted. Instrumental track. They have a SoundCloud upload embedded right here. You can visit their SoundCloud page, or you can visit the SoundCloud track. And let's have a short listen. Ooh, I like it. Alright, well, I've verified it is music. I don't want to just record the whole track. But if you'd like to listen to it, you can view this post. I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit. I'm definitely going to give this guy a follow. Alright, move on to the next post. Singing Voice Week 1, a cappella cover of Anathema's Dreaming Light. We got a nice thumbnail here. This one was uploaded to 3Speak. How cool is that? So my friend and I created an a cappella contest and asked if I would participate. Suddenly life has new meaning. Suddenly feeling is being, and you shine inside. And love stills my mind like the sunrise, dreaming light of the sunrise. Suddenly I don't have to be afraid. Suddenly it all falls into place. And you shine inside, and love stills my mind like the sunrise. Dreaming light of the sunrise, dreaming light, and you shine inside. And love stills my mind like the sunrise, dreaming light of the sunrise. I feel you, but I don't really know you. I dreamed of you from the moment I saw you, and I've seen the sunrise in your eyes. The sky, the sea, the light. Live your dream beneath the northern horizon. Be at peace. Set your heart in flight again. For the light is truth. The light is you. So this looks like a YouTube upload as well, and then here's the original, which I have not heard. But let's go to 3Speak and just have a quick listen to verify.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to The Singing Voice, Week 1. This is my daughter Camilla, and I am LK666 on Hive. This week, me and her are doing a cappella cover of Anathema's Dreaming Light. Hope you enjoy. Suddenly, life has new meaning. Feeling is being, and you shine inside, and love stills my mind like the sunrise, dreaming light of the sunrise. Suddenly, I don't have to be afraid. Suddenly, it all falls into place.
Nice, nice. So just verifying there that they are singing, and I will definitely follow this user for more music. Give it a little vibes upvote, up vibes, I guess is what it's called. Now I also like to switch between the front ends. So we'll just pop back to Peak D for a moment here. That way I can follow Morktra. Very good, very good. I like what I hear. So that's what you can do on Music for Life. If finance is not your thing and you're not really into just reading about crypto or reading about money, you can participate in the music community. Or there's others too. You know, one of them that's super interesting is Hive Memes. HiveMe.meme or HiveMe.me as in Hive Meme. Anyways, there are so many communities popping up, and I just like to focus on them. I like to talk about them. I like to follow new users and see what great content is being created by talented people like yourself. You know, I know that everybody has something unique that they have to share with the world. And on Hive, you get to post those stories. You know, maybe you want to record yourself playing guitar. You can do that on Hive. You don't have to just come here and write about Bitcoin. Not everyone is that interested in Bitcoin. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. That doesn't mean you don't need to... You know, it's like, you might not care about money, but money helps you buy food, right? So people who say they don't care about money, what they're really saying is that money is not the motivating factor in their life, which just means that they have other interests. And you can lean into those interests here on Hive. Now let's just pop on over to the Alien Art Hive. For example, let's say you're not a musician, you're not a writer, you're not a crypto analyst, but you love photography, you love mosaics, you love creating art, or maybe you just like looking at art. Well, you can pop on over to one of our artistic communities like Alien Art Hive, and you can support some of the incredible artists that are constantly creating amazing artwork. Like, this stuff blows me away because it's so creative, so talented, so vibrant, some more than others. And a lot of these are NFTs. Some of them aren't, some of them are. I really like the animated ones. This one's kind of neat, NFT showroom animation. Very nice, very nice. And I tell you, we don't spend enough time rewarding content creators who put so much effort into creating masterpieces like this. You just think about how many people are artists and they only do it at home. You know, they sketch in their sketchbook. They have dreams of painting. Maybe they even paint. Maybe they've even created artwork, but they don't feel like anyone will ever see or appreciate the work that they've created. Well, Hive fixes that. And you can get your artwork seen and appreciated. You can explain the details of how you created your artwork. And you can get feedback on it from the community. Someone here must be selling one as an NFT. Some people are doing some really creative projects and they use incredible techniques in order to create their works. So let's pop on over to this user's NFT showroom gallery, because you can buy their artwork and support them. Or if you have artwork yourself, you can create your own NFTs. And the nice thing about NFT showroom is when you buy an NFT, it'll appear in your collection and people can view the NFTs that you've purchased and put in your collection. Very, very cool. Like, check out Sekarama on NFT Showroom, and many, many other talented artists. But what other communities are there on Hive that I should be looking at? Well, if you're Canadian, definitely visit the Canada community. This is like an alternative to Facebook. Just send people to the Canada community, say, post here. Scent is an interesting community. I like Scent. I've been tagging posts with Scent when they are finance related. What else do we got? I was looking at the Let's Make a Collage community. Now you have to read the rules very carefully. It appears that they have created an incredible catalog of art. This LMAC image library is sort of a collective project, and forgive me for not reading through this entire post, but you can check it out and read it for yourself. Anyhow, the point of this community is to encourage people to use the clip art in the appropriate gallery to create collages, and there are some very interesting collages that were created. You can see other people's modifications in this week's contest. And I submitted one, but I did not qualify because I used images from Google, which is my own fault. I didn't understand the gallery, but that's okay. Let's just go to my profile and I'll show you. Oh yeah, let's make a collage. So this was the contest image, and I incorrectly used some other assets to create my own little Star Wars and the Tick themed artwork. But I gave it a shot. I figured I'd give it a try, and I will definitely make sure I follow the first rule here next time, because I love making collages. I thought that was super interesting. This was an interesting platform I looked at this week. Claros is for arbitration, and you can participate in cases. You can earn ETH. I've got links here you can follow so you can see the things that I was looking at. I also created sort of a lion farmer game last week so that I could play around with cubs. So I made a video showing it off.
Hey everybody, I made a game, sort of. So here I am. Just a thumbnail.
Anyways, you can check that out. I thought it was fun just to spawn cubs and have a little game to play. But I should probably work on that a little bit more this week. Put out another video with some actual game features. If anybody builds games or is interested in helping me put some of these games that I've been making onto Hive, I am searching for someone who has that skill. I think I'm listening to myself. Where am I?
Lion.
Alright, I'm turning this off.
See the sun moving through the sky.
Okay. I'm going to read through coin markets today. At this particular moment, we can see that Cosmos is up 0.9% this last hour. That's the biggest gain. The biggest drop in the top 30 is Dogecoin, down 0.5%. Over the past 30 days, FTX token is up 11%, but everything else is down, including Bitcoin down 18.8%. Dominance has risen slightly to 39%, and Ethereum has dropped from 20% in October to 17% right now. So, will we see Bitcoin dominance continue to rise? Will Bitcoin dominance rise over 50% again in 2022? Who knows? Following Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have Tether with 4.19% of all market cap, Binance Coin, USDC, Solana, Cardano, XRP, Polkadot, Terra, Dogecoin, Avalanche, Binance, Shiba, Inu, Polygon, Terra USD, Crypto.com coin, Wrapped Bitcoin, DAI, and Cosmos. That represents most of crypto. And if you don't have exposure to one of these assets, you're basically speculating on the altcoins. And there are plenty of projects that have lots of merit, but Bitcoin is not the same as Dogecoin. And Dogecoin is not the same as Ripple. All of these projects have different use cases, and it's interesting to me because I've been following for a long time, and the landscape has changed. You know, these are not the same top coins that there were a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. The landscape has completely changed. And if we look at what the actual use of these top coins are, well, okay, so we have Bitcoin, right? Now, Ethereum is a computer. It is, well, it's fuel for the computer. Tether is just an Ethereum coin that's pegged at about $1. And I heard something like 60+% of Tether is owned by, essentially controlled by one entity. Binance coin is the BNB USDC coin, is another stable coin. So Solana and Cardano are different chains. They're whole other blockchains. XRP is a remittance network. It's kind of like a payment platform for banks. It's kind of the banker coin. Polkadot is Matic, and it's a second layer solution for Ethereum. So if you go to the Polygon Scan website, it's very similar to Etherscan or Binance Smart Chain, Bscan. Terra is an entirely different sort of stablecoin type platform. There's multiple assets. There's Terra, there's Luna, there's Terra USD, there's Terra SDRs, as in Terra Special Drawing Rights, as in IMF Special Drawing Rights. There's a lot of interesting things on Terra, and I do have the Terra Station, which is kind of like their wallet software. Dogecoin is at 1%. Dogecoin to the moon. AVAX, Avalanche, had a great tear this year. Binance USD, BUSD, is the stable coin on Binance or Bscan. Shiba Inu has fallen to 0.64%. Perhaps some of that excitement from last year has petered off a bit. Polygon. Oh no, Polygon is Matic. Polkadot is Dot. My mistake. I don't own any Polkadot, so don't assume that they're the same thing because they are different. Polkadot is Dot. Polygon is Matic. And Polygon is that second layer solution. Polkadot, I assume, is a whole other blockchain, and perhaps I should dive into Polkadot today just to get a better understanding of what exactly it's doing. Well, it's got $919 million worth of volume today. It looks like it's a $21 billion chain. Polkadot.network. Polkascan. Fearless Wallet. Okay. Circulating supply, 1 billion tokens. So it's no Bitcoin when there's 1 billion tokens. All-time low was $2.70. All-time high was $54.98. And it looks like Polkadot is $19 right now. $19. Woo! where can we get Polkadot? It's on a number of exchanges, everything from Binance to HitBTC, Bitfinex, Kraken, OKX, Coinbase, which you shouldn't use. Okay, lots of places. Lots of places to get it. But what does it do? Parachains are live. Okay, what is the parachain launch? Polkadot enables cross-blockchain transfers of any type of asset, not just tokens. Polkadot provides unprecedented economic scalability by enabling a common set of validators to secure multiple blockchains. Forkless and future-proof, because it can upgrade without hard forks. Security for everyone, user-driven governance. Okay, well, this is a very pretty looking website, but I'm looking for the white paper, please. White paper, light paper. Okay, parachains are advanced next-generation Layer 1 blockchains that transcend the limitations of legacy networks. Okay, parachains enable seamless on-chain upgrades, on-chain treasuries, built-in customizable governance, built-in security, streamlined development, low transparent fees, any type of data. Parachains with their own tokens, fee structures, and economic ecosystems, designed for the benefit of the entire Polkadot ecosystem. Common good chains typically use Polkadot's native token DOT. Systems designed. Okay, do I read the light paper first or the white paper? Let's start with the abstract on the white paper, and then I'll go back to the light paper. Polkadot, the vision for a heterogeneous multi-chain framework. Draft 1. Dr. Gavin Wood, founder, Ethereum, and Parity. Present-day blockchain architectures all suffer from a number of issues, not least practical means of extensibility and scalability. We believe this stems from tying two very important parts of the consensus architecture, namely canonicality and validity, too closely together. This paper introduces an architecture, the heterogeneous multi-chain, which fundamentally sets the two apart. In compartmentalizing these two parts, and by keeping the overall functionality provided to an absolute minimum of security and transport, we introduce practical means of core extensibility in situ. Scalability is addressed through a divide-and-conquer approach to these two functions, scaling out of its bounded core through the incentivization of untrusted public nodes. The heterogeneous nature of this architecture enables many highly divergent types of consensus systems interoperating in a trustless, fully decentralized federation, allowing open and closed networks to have trust-free access to each other. We put forward a means of providing backwards compatibility with one or more pre-existing networks, such as Ethereum. We believe that such a system provides a useful base-level component in the overall search for a practically implementable system capable of achieving global commerce levels of scalability and privacy. So if you'd like to read the technical vision, you can download the Polkadot paper from polkadot.network. This is a technical vision summary of one possible direction that may be taken in further developing the blockchain paradigm, together with some rationale as to why this direction is sensible. It lays it out in as much detail as possible at this stage of development, a system which may give a concrete improvement on a number of aspects of blockchain technology. So you can read it for yourself. It appears to be only 21 pages. That's not too bad. Let's look at the light paper. And I should pop back in on my HiveCoffee post to see if anybody has left me a comment. If you're watching this live, please do so. If you'd like to try out the on-screen donation link, you can follow that link on the top right-hand side, hivelive.me/donate/@HiveCoffee, and you can send me a tip. Now, I'm having some trouble refreshing Leo Finance at this moment. I'll pop on over to Peak D. All right. Looks like I've got a few upvotes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, back to Polkadot. Polkadot light paper, an introduction to Polkadot. This is an interesting diagram here. Perhaps we'll have some clues as to what these mean. Polkadot empowers the individual against much more powerful corporate and state actors. Dr. Gavin Wood. More truth, less trust. Every day we interact with technologies controlled by a handful of large corporations, companies whose interests and incentives often conflict with our own. If we want the benefits of using their proprietary apps, we're forced to agree to the terms that most of us will never read, granting these companies complete control over the data we generate through each interaction with their tools. Because that data can often paint a detailed picture of our personal lives, it's become a resource more valuable than oil, and we're giving it up for free, with no choice but to trust that it won't be lost, stolen, or misused. At the same time, progress in open source and decentralized technologies like blockchain has shown that we can build systems that prioritize individual sovereignty over centralized control. With these new systems, there's no need to trust any third parties not to be evil. But blockchain technology, in its current form, isn't ready to break the corporate stranglehold on the web just yet. Despite the promise and the progress made, we have yet to see significant real-world development of the technology. Polkadot is a next-generation blockchain protocol that unites an entire network of purpose-built blockchains, allowing them to operate seamlessly together at scale. Okay, that's some bold claims. Polkadot will be able to scale even further in the future with a planned feature known as nested relay chains, which will increase the number of shards that can be added to the network. Future-proof your blockchain with forkless upgrades. Okay, so this is that diagram on the front page here. Polkadot unites a network of heterogeneous blockchain shards called parachains. These chains connect to and are secured by the Polkadot relay chain. They can also connect with external networks via bridges. Okay, so this appears to be a bridge. This appears to be the parachain. And then this must be the relay chain in the circle here. Very interesting. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, relay chain, parachains, and the bridges that stick out. Interesting. Validators secure the relay chain by staking dots, validating proofs from collators, and participating in consensus with other validators. Collators maintain shards by collecting shard transactions from users and producing proofs for validators. Fishermen monitor the network and report bad behavior to validators. Collators in any parachain full node can perform the fisherman role. Secure the relay chain by selecting trustworthy validators and staking dots. That's what a nominator does. So here's governance. We have council members who propose referenda and veto dangerous or malicious referenda, and the technical committee, composed of teams actively building Polkadot. They can propose emergency referenda together with the Council for fast-track voting and implementation. The DOT token serves 3 distinct purposes: governance, staking, and bonding. Kusama is Polkadot's wild cousin, an early, unaudited, and unrefined release of Polkadot created to test the network's technology and economic incentives in a real-world environment. Kusama is owned and governed by a community of supporters who hold KSM tokens. There is no central kill switch, meaning it will live on as an independent community network. So you can read the user guide to learn about Kusama. Interesting. Okay. So that's the papers we just looked at. Let's look at Polkascan. We've got the Polkadot and we have the Kusama. Makes sense. Let's explore the Polkadot. And as you would expect, you have blocks and we have transfers. It looks like people are sending, was that 4,000 DOT? That's not cheap. Ooh, 90,000. Yeah, so that's a $90,000 transaction right there. You can look inside a block. There's 1 transaction in this block. 23 module events. Block time in seconds. Interesting. Let's look at some charts. Quite a few transactions on this one particular day. Oh. There we go. May 3rd. 500,000 transactions. But on average, about 10,000 transactions a day. Active accounts has been rising. It looks like they just passed 500,000 accounts in September, where they it's only 1,600 accounts in May 2020. So I mean, we're a little late to the party. It would have been great to get in here, obviously, but not everyone can be a first mover. Fearless Wallet. Made for Polkadot and Kusama. You can get it on Google Play, it looks like. Your keys, your tokens, your network. Looks like 18% on this image of the app. I don't know if that's accurate. But it's got smart staking. It's fast. It says it's complete. It has alerts, analytics. The goal of the Fearless Wallet is to expand access to DeFi by making complex functions much easier to use. Okay, so what can I do with it? Let's build something right now. Build on Polkadot. All right. Build with substrate. Okay, here are some projects.